Hi there, my name's Miles Pitcher. I'm the owner of Superior Lending. This last week, I had a client who was looking to buy a new primary residence. They already owned one. The old one was an FHA loan, and they wanted to buy the new one on an FHA loan. So the question comes up, can you have two FHA loans at the same time? The short answer is usually no, but there are some exceptions that will allow you to buy another primary residence with an FHA loan. Let's go over those exceptions. So first of all, let's just real quick understand why someone would want to do another FHA loan. The down payment is low, 3.5%. FHA provides some of the most flexible debt ratios, meaning you can carry more debt on an FHA loan than you can on other types of loans. And this will either translate into you qualifying for more home or being able to have more car payments, credit cards, and things hitting your debt ratios. And the other big one is that FHA is the most flexible in credit scores. Uh, Part of the reason on this, and not to dive too much into it, but FHA charges upfront mortgage insurance premium and monthly mortgage insurance. The rate at which you get charged on the monthly mortgage insurance does not change if you have an 800 credit score or if you have a 620 credit score. It's the same exact rate. And so if you have a mid or lower credit score, FHA is a much better option for you when it comes to that monthly mortgage insurance. So let's look at the exceptions here. Number one is the relocation, and this is probably the most well-known rule. You'll hear people talk about the 100-mile rule. So if you've been relocated for employment reasons and your new primary residence is over 100 miles away from the current primary residence, they will let you do another FHA loan. Second exception. This one doesn't get utilized very much, but it is a very valid and can be a good exception to the rule, is that your family size has increased, and that can be from combining families together, getting married, or even adding foster kids, having more children in your family. So your family size has increased, legal dependence, and your current primary residence has a loan to value of 75% or lower. They determine the loan to value based on your current mortgage balance and a current appraisal. So you may have been paying down your loan and your home has increased in value. You may now have the 75%. So remember that both of these conditions need to be met. It's not one or the other, it's an and. Next exception is vacating a jointly owned home. This is what would fit for our people who are getting divorces. So so a borrower is eligible for another FHA mortgage if the borrower is vacating with no intent to return a primary residence in which will remain occupied the existing co-borrower. And so that's basically a divorce situation in there. The next one is a non-occupying co-borrower. So in this market right now, we see a lot of parents and other people co-signing for people on helping them to get into a mortgage. And if they do that on an FHA mortgage and that non-occupying co-borrower or co-signer wants to buy a new primary residence on an FHA loan, they can. So as long as they are not residing in that first home as a primary residence, they will be able to buy their own primary residence and get an FHA loan in order to do so. Now, please be aware of this. This is super important that if you are counting on rental income from the vacating home, the old FHA loan, and you're getting ready to buy the new home on an FHA loan, you need to talk to an experienced loan officer. It is somewhat complicated on how and whether you can count rental income off of that old home. Is it over 100 miles? Do you show rental income history on your tax returns? What is the loan to value of your old primary residence? And what type of property is it? Is it a single family residence? Is it a duplex, triplex, or fourplex? Does it have an accessory dwelling unit in it? All of those are factors in fitting together on the puzzle whether you can count rental income in qualifying for your new FHA loan. So again, talk to an experienced loan officer on that. My team's always available to help you to maneuver through that. Here's how you can get a hold of us if you have any questions or would like us to run some scenarios for you. Thanks for checking out this video. Have a great day.